in a two-guard. When it comes to these two teams, Grant, you have to expect they'll be relying on their front courts to get it done here.
Yeah, I think that's right, B.A. It should be an old-fashioned battle amongst the bigs. And whoever gets the edge in that matchup, I think gets the W. But we'll see.
Bane, no good.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Three-pointer. And Green, good for three.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
And so it's Suggs. He brings it up for the Orlando Magic. Hits a three-point game. Here's Banchero. The rebound by the Bucks. On the wing, Porter. He's covered by Suggs. Porter gets the bucket.
Nice job by Porter Jr. attacking the interior, going after a close-range shot.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
I was able to talk with Doc Rivers for a minute. Coach and I talked about the ways that Paolo Banchero is used on offense and how his defense will respond. He said with Paolo, he can deploy in any area of the floor and be effective. Personally, I think he's the most dangerous at the elbows, but he can go to work anywhere. You have to know where he is at all times. Back to you, B.A.
All right, appreciate it, Allie. Well, it's hard to stop a 6'10" wing who can handle and play through contact. And the Magic have two of them, Grant.
Yeah, the number is remarkably similar for Paolo Banchero and Franz Wagner. Banchero is stronger and more of a rebounder, but both of them are stars.
Just putting on a show right there. Suggs showing off his creativity.
And Antetokounmpo, here we go.
Beyond belief. I mean, such a creative talent. And I'm not surprised to see Giannis get flashy on the finish.
And the first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Suggs outside. Pass to Carter to the paint. Banchero. It's hauled in by Rollins.
Nice work defensively to contest that shot right at the rim. Nothing easy.
Over Suggs. And that one off the back of the rim and in.
Entering the league, Porter Jr. was a scoring guard type, but he's morphed into more of a ball handler. Very impressive.
Here's Suggs. Perfect night so far, 2 for 2.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
Yeah, well, his offensive contributions are going to be very important in this game. So it's good they've already got him in a rhythm.
Here's Banchero. Antetokounmpo with the block.
Yeah, such an imposing defensive force. Giannis with the great timing on the rejection.
And here's Green from the arc, and a great assist by Antetokounmpo. And that one goes in. Green's got his second bucket on the night. Magic trail by 8. Outside Bane. And it's off from three-point range.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Antetokounmpo for 3. Rebounded by Suggs. And so it's Suggs. He brings it up for the Orlando Magic. Here's Carter. And it's slammed in by Carter.
Plenty of muscle from Carter on that dunk. Wow.
The Bucks leading by 6. Here's Green. Again, Milwaukee! For Orlando, they've gone 4 of 9 in this one so far. Here's Bane. And so far in this one, 2 for 4.
Well, if you overplay Bane on the perimeter, he can take you inside.
Stan, when you talk about Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Oh!
Get out the way!
Goodness!
Get out the way!
Awesome! And this kind of six slam is just one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now, B.A.
You know, there's an edge the way they play and a confidence they're not afraid to show. And so now a timeout called by Jamal Mosley. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. changes here for the Bucks. Trent, he's checked in for Green. Cam Thomas comes in for Rollins. And Antetokounmpo is subbed in for Porter Jr. Outside Richardson, pass to Black. From deep. Doesn't go for him. The Bucks leading by 8. Thomas outside. Lets the three fly. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo. And that one goes in. Antetokounmpo has got 4 assists in the game. Black outside. The shot. Orlando again missing.
The defensive breakdown gives him a wide open look, but he can't take advantage.
Pass to Thomas. This one for 3. And the Bucks hit again from deep.
They've been very effective so far. A balanced attack at its best.
Yeah, now it's all about maintaining this lead, but you can't start playing it safe. You got to keep attacking and executing.
Now here's Richardson. Still no points. To the middle. And no good. The dry spell continues. Pass to Antetokounmpo. The 3-ball on target from range.
And early on, they've been on a tear. Just getting whatever they want offensively.
Yeah, I mean, this is exactly how you want to start a game, with a big offensive push.
Now here's Black. Down low. From 7 feet away. And the shot is good. Dropping in off the front of the rim. Milwaukee leading by 15. Here's Antetokounmpo. And he banks in the layup. Antetokounmpo's got 6.
And look at Giannis using his length inside, allowing him to beat the contact and get the finish. I mean, that was just terrific work to stay in control and finish.
Orlando shooting their first free throw of the night. Here's Portis. And the layup is good off the glass.
Like a matador. Olé! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
An unorganized defense like that is not going to help them close this deficit.
And so it's Milwaukee in control with a 16-point advantage heading into the break. And the 3-ball has been huge in building this lead. More 2K action in just a moment. Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. All right, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Bucks.
Well, the coaching staff's game plan is very clear. Move the ball on the perimeter and shoot the shots with no hesitation.
You have to like the fact that they're not settling at all. I mean, they've really made a point to get the ball down inside and challenge that interior defense.
Bobby Portis out there with Jackson. Then there's Gary Trent. Then it's Green. And it's Jang in at the small forward. That's the 5 on the floor for the Bucks. And it's Green with the ball for the Bucks. And coach, some tough luck for the Bucks with injuries to their star players in recent years.
Yeah, well, last season, Lillard went down with the Achilles. Before him, Chris Middleton battled injuries. Even Giannis had his share. In this league, it's not enough to just be good. You need to have some luck, too.
Here's Richardson. After Milwaukee picked up a 3 with their last shot. They get it again. The 3 from Banchero. He misses it. 0 for 5 and looking off his game right now. The Bucks leading by 19. Jackson finds Green. That basket is good. Off the assist from Jackson. Green's got 11.
Willing passers, unselfish play. You have to appreciate this kind of offense.
Banchero missing again. For Milwaukee, they've got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. It's stolen by Batase. Richardson, the pass to Banchero. Shoots over Portis. And another miss by Orlando. Milwaukee's gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the second. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
Absolutely. They're playing their game and executing at a real high level. Everything is working for them right now.
And so now a timeout called by Jamal Mosley. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. Some changes here for the Bucks. Antetokounmpo's checked in for Portis. Harris comes in for Trent, and it's Rollins in for Jang. Then for Orlando, Desmond Bane comes in for Howard, and Black subbed in for Richardson. Now here's Batase. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. Outside Bane. 6 on the shot clock. And once again, off the mark by Orlando. And the Bucks with possession. It's been 8 unanswered for them. In terms of two-way guards, Grant, Desmond Bane is as good as any. What do you see in his game?
Well, just look at him, B.A. Bane is so strong. That really helps him there on the defensive end. And offensively, a lights-out three-point shooter.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey, well, Paolo Banchero has the Seattle skyline tattooed on his shoulder, and he says guys from there naturally have a chip on our shoulder because we feel like we're not seen as much as some of the other places around the country. Being born and raised, my mom and dad from there, it's in my blood. Brian?
A lot of pride in his hometown. Thanks a lot, Allie. So it's Orlando now, after Milwaukee picked up a 3 with their last shot. And Banchero gets it to go.
He will muscle his way down the lane. Watch out when Banchero comes tumbling by.
Pass to Green. The 3 is up. Ooh, he's locked in. Drains his 5th shot in as many attempts.
He's been so aggressive on offense, and with the results, you understand why.
Well, yeah, and the defense is going to have to respond to that and chase him off the arc.
Now here's Banchero. That's in. He's shooting 3 for 10 from the floor now.
Oh, too big, too strong. It'll take more than that to stop Banchero.
And so a timeout here by Doc Rivers. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. Group getting ready for the Bucks. Miles Turner, he's checked in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Sims comes in for Jackson. Nance, he's checked in for Harris. And it's Porter Jr. in for Rollins. And we know how loyal Giannis is to Milwaukee, but trade rumors continue.
Yeah, it's just a reality when you have a superstar player, but not much of a title shot. The sense is Giannis deserves to make another run at it somewhere.
Now here's Bane. He's got 5. Black, no good. Here's Milwaukee. They're on a 14-6 run. To the inside. Here's Turner. Outside for Green. Here's the 3. Sinks the tray. Green's got 17 points.
The three-point shot has been his weapon of choice this quarter.
Now here's Black. He's guarded by Nance. Here's Suggs. Great start so far. 3 of 3 in this one.
Well, the defense can't lose track of him. He's just too talented offensively.
Turner finds Green. Now Porter. And it's Orlando on the break. Suggs, left side. Pass to Wagner. Outside Carter. The 3 from Bane. That shot, no good.
He came out today planning to do as much damage from three-point range as possible. Well, it looks like it's time to change up the plan, guys. That's been the story of their offense so far, getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Now here's Black. Defense is right there. Pass to Suggs. Now Wagner. Ooh, the lead pass was in the perfect spot to set up the layup. Wagner's got his first 2 points of the night.
And at 6'11", Wagner is a threat inside. Good to see him going up with confidence down there.
Here's Suggs. Bane surveying the D. Giannis Antetokounmpo's checked in for Milwaukee. Rollins comes in for Nance.
Substitution for your Bucks, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
19 seconds left to play in the half. 4 on the clock. The 3 from Bane. The rebound by Turner. Three-pointer. That one's good from Green. And the assist by Turner. Green's got 22 points.
Well, he's been resourceful tonight, not wasting opportunities.
And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks, firmly in control with an impressive 28-point lead as the quarter ends. Their efficiency has been off the charts. They're running their sets well with patience and purpose. We'll be right back after this word. Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Well, we've seen A.J. Green really having a great game.
And the bulk of his production has been generated along the perimeter.
And defensively, they're giving him too many good looks out there. They need to start running him off the line.
Coach, I've heard you say one of the most frustrating things to watch is a team that beats itself.
Yeah, B.A., I think one of the things is before you can win, you got to make sure you don't lose. And when you're doing things like turning the ball over or fouling needlessly, those are probably the two biggest areas. Those are beat-yourself types of stats, and it's hard to get away with those at the highest level.
Setting the floor for the Magic. Banchero and Carter Jr. make up the front court. Anthony Black out there with Suggs. And it's Bane in at the 3. Rollins gets the bucket. Rollins has got 5.
Well, he's shooting a high percentage, but not taking enough shots, in my opinion. He needs to be more aggressive on offense.
Now here's Banchero. He has 6. Pass to Bane for 3. Antetokounmpo grabs the board. Antetokounmpo's got his 5th rebound in this one. Green, the pass to Antetokounmpo. And that comes off the assist by Green. Green's got 3 assists now in this one.
Their offense has been unstoppable, just firing on all cylinders.
Well, clearly the defense has had no answer for them. Might be time to try something different. Yeah, this is when they need to lean on him more. Get him the ball and let him build some momentum.
And Antetokounmpo with the stuff.
Credit them for making the right halftime adjustments.
Well, sometimes you just make shots, but they've certainly come out on a tear here in the third quarter.
And this young Magic team plays a stifling brand of defense, Dan.
Yeah, the best we've seen in Orlando since the Hall of Famer Dwight Howard patrolled the paint. That team also had great coaching.
Turner passes to Antetokounmpo. Green for 3. And again, it's Milwaukee from deep.
They are unconscious from outside, and so far, the defense has had no answer.
Look, when the 3 is falling like this, there's not a whole lot you can do defensively.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Nice shot by Turner.
Hey, when you're as big as a guy like Turner, that's what you're supposed to do. Attack in the painted area.
Bane against Green. Bane, the pass to Carter. And the shot goes. Carter's got his 2nd basket on the night.
Great find, leading his teammate right to the bucket.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks. Well, the Bucks want to capitalize on their bigs. Coach Doc Rivers said, one advantage we have is our size, and the slower the game gets, the bigger we get. So taking opponents out of transition, making it a half-court game, allows us to be a big basketball team. Guys, back to you.
Leveraging that tall timber. Allie, thanks very much for the report. Orlando has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Bane against Porter. The drive by Bane. Oh, and there's a one-hand jam.
Well, nice take from Bane. Solid at noticing holes in defenses and exploiting.
And that one's good. Green.
And he's been an ideal teammate tonight. He's really creating plenty of looks with his passing.
Yeah, when there's been an open man, he's found him. And you love to see a guy dishing it like this.
And so it's Suggs. He brings it up for the Magic. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
First personal foul.
Before getting injured last season, Stan, Jalen Suggs was looking better than ever.
Yeah, he improved across essentially all stat categories. He was showing loads of improvement, B.A., making that knee injury extra heartbreaking.
Milwaukee making a switch here. Nance is checked in.
Well, one thing you like about Jalen Suggs is this guy's a hard worker. You see that on the court, and you see it off in the way he's continued to work on his game.
Here in the second half, they've just found better shots.
Yeah, they've looked really in sync after the break. Getting the shots they want and converting them.
And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
Get up, Jalen Suggs. This guy has hops.
Milwaukee has gotten 4 threes to fall out of 5 attempts here in the third. Rollins. Good. And Antetokounmpo gets the assist. Rollins has got 6 points in the quarter. Here's Bane. 9 points in the game. Pass to Black. And he dunks it down.
Yeah, impressive vision from Bane, always looking to move it.
50 seconds left to play in the third quarter here. Porter looks it over. Green finds Porter. A deep three. Orlando grabs the miss. Black outside. Pass to Suggs. From the high post. And Orlando tacks on 2 more.
Everything is working for Suggs offensively at the moment. This is a very encouraging sight to see.
And Antetokounmpo with the stuff.
I'll tell you what, it's good to be his age.
Yeah, I don't have memories like that at my age, though. 4-3. And so it's Milwaukee building an insurmountable lead. Come on, they're up 38 points at the end of the quarter. And they've been shooting the lights out from the arc. All those threes have this poised for a blowout. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
Yeah, that's high-level playmaking. He makes it look easy, but it's not.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Cam Thomas out there with Gary Trent. Then it's Bobby Portis. Then there's Kyle Kuzma. And it's Jang in at the 3. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. Pass to Portis. And here's Trent. Here's Jang. Gets the 3 ball to go.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Here's Morales. Here's Richardson. Misses from short range. Here's Kuzma. Inside. Here's Thomas. Played it in with a nice touch off the window.
Great time right there by Kuzma. An impressive distributor at his position.
And the Magic shooting it well. Almost 50% from the floor. Here's Richardson. Banked it in off the glass.
The coach loves seeing chances from that range. Work that inside area.
Some nice passing by Milwaukee here. Trent from long range. And again, it's Milwaukee from deep.
The defense was just nowhere to be found, and because of that, he adds to their lead.
Yeah, look, the truth is, he doesn't need much space anyway. But that one was too easy.
Kuzma, right side. Takes the 3, and Trent the bucket on the assist from Kuzma. Kuzma's got 3 assists tonight.
Well, the defense was a little soft. He felt free to take that shot.
I guess you don't need 2 hands when 1 will suffice.
Hey, as long as you don't lose control. And Thomas has got the ball here for the Milwaukee Bucks. Here's Jang, and again it's Milwaukee from deep.
They're really employing a deep range initiative here in the 4th, and it's working.
Yeah, it's always a little risky to lean this hard on the 3-point shot, but when you're knocking him down, you might as well keep riding it.
A shot from the high post, and again it's Orlando converting. Here's Milwaukee. They're on a 14-6 run. And the bucket counts, and he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a 3-point play. Milwaukee making some changes. Giannis Antetokounmpo comes in for Portis, and it's Miles Turner in for Kuzma. And while they've continued to progress into an elite defense, the Magic knew they had to improve offensively.
And balancing a roster is tricky, B.A. You don't want to lose that defensive identity, but you got to give up something to get something back.
And Antetokounmpo, here we go. Count that bucket.
No one eats up more ground on the drive than Giannis. Gets to where he wants to be in 1 or 2 steps.
And there's a whistle. That goes on Cam Thomas. That's foul number 2 for him. And the Bucks making a change here. Green is checked in.
Number 20,
Suggs surveys the D. For 14 feet away. Rejected by Antetokounmpo. Bane, no good. For Milwaukee, they've gotten all 7 of their shots to go. Impressive here in the 4th. Sends it home from three-point land. Green's got 31 points. And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for Milwaukee.
Well, their shot blocking. The defensive effort level has been great. You got to love that intensity.
Well, another major factor in the offensive performance was the fast break. Converting on those chances when they get them tonight.
Here's Trent after the basket by Orlando. Back to Antetokounmpo. 6 to shoot. Pass to Green. Launches it. And again for 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
And there's a minute 45 left in the 4th quarter. Bane's gone 4 of 12 from the floor. Antetokounmpo, the pass to Sajay. Good! And Antetokounmpo gets the assist. Jang's got 9 points now in the second half.
Well, the scoreboard tells you everything you need to know about this one. A great showing here for the Bucks.
And it was a big-time performance across the board. They looked like they were having fun out there, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., it was almost like watching a cat play with a mouse. I mean, they did pretty much anything they wanted to do out there today.
And what a huge performance it was for Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Well, what an unselfish display from him tonight. Sharing the ball, creating for others, just beautiful basketball.
Now here's Green. And Antetokounmpo with the basket on the assist by Green.
This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
Yeah, they've got clutch guys on this team, and they never let up.
Yeah, tremendous body control from Bane. The pull-up is an impossible shot to defend.
Turner for 3. And another 3 for Milwaukee.
This has to feel good. They gave their fans a show and secured the W.
Yep, the crowd gets to go home feeling good about the win tonight. Their team looked impressive.
Bane, no good.
Well, he's trying to shoot his way out of it from distance, but look, he's got to find something easier.
Some nice passing by Milwaukee here. And that one's good. Green.
During this final quarter, he's erupted from outside the arc. Just assume every 3 he takes now is going in.
Antetokounmpo with the block. Banchero passes to Suggs. Back to Banchero. Now here's Bane. So this one belongs to the Bucks. Well, this might not have been the most competitive game we've ever seen, but you've got to appreciate their masterful performance.
And I'm sure their fans appreciated it too. We saw the outstanding defense and a loaded offensive effort, and they were just dominant out there.
And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce, who is now with our player of the game.
Giannis, a tremendous performance. What enabled you to win this game so convincingly?
It was a team effort. I think we came out, we did not mess around with the game. We did our job, we defended, we moved the ball. That's why we were able to close the game.
Giannis always recognizing the importance of his teammates. Thanks so much, Giannis.
All right, Allie, thank you. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Coach Stan Van Gundy, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. And let's leave you with our player of the game, Giannis Antetokounmpo.